Hi, good morning. It's Shay from Lunarine Art. Happy Black Friday. I wanted to invite you first to my Kickstarter campaign. I have a link over in the chat box. Let me just recycle that link over here. One second. How has your Black Friday been? I hope you've had a great day. I hope you found lots of really great deals. I am here this morning and I am going to start with our Lunarine Art Kickstarter campaign. And I'm going to throw a link over in the chat box for us so that we can all go have a look. Give me a moment. All right, here we are. Okay. It is just me here this morning, so it may run a little slower, but that's all right. I don't mind being here. All right, so there is my Kickstarter. Right in the chat box. So if you go over to this link, you'll find that Lunarine Art has a Kickstarter campaign, and the Kickstarter campaign is for the apparel line. And I will talk to you a little bit more about our financial goals and what we are doing and how you can help. So if you'd like to stay and support the Lunarine Art Project, I have a lot of ways for you to do that today, and I would be so thankful for any kind of help that we receive. And I am going to be spending a lot of today with you. So I hope to see you with me, and I hope you have a good time with me. Let's see. Let's go to the Kickstarter campaign. So I have a update that I have that's for backers only, but I would like to talk through that a little more with everybody. Give me just a minute to navigate to this. It is a private post that is not available, but I am going to read this to you so that everybody can be aware of where this financial goal is taking the Lunarine Art Project. So thank you so much for your support. I want to break down the financial goals of the Lunarine Art Project and explain how the Kickstarter campaign is going to grow the Lunarine Art Project. I have outlined where the money is going to be placed for the company and what that does for the project as a whole. The Kickstarter campaign that I have is directly focused on the Lunarine Art apparel line. And the buzz that we've received within the apparel and fashion community has been exciting, to say the very, very least. And I want to invite you on this journey with us. So we have a lot of opportunity that is simply out of the company's reach because we are a baby that has grown so quickly. And these opportunities are typically offered much further down the road for a more stable and established company, but the opportunity is right there. And because of our exponential early growth, we are out of the reach for these things. So let's talk about what it is that the Lunarine Art campaign is hoping to receive these funds for and what it's going to do for us. So RangeMe is one of the platforms that we have received recognition for the Lunarine Art Project's apparel line. And we won the front end competition, and that would put us in Denver, Colorado for a competition that is, or not a competition, for a almost like a trade show. And that would put us with buyers that would be able to schedule meetings with the Lunarine Art Project. And we would have sample product that we would take to this show. And the buyers would be able to, and these are big box buyers from large corporations. And we would be able to have a meeting with these people, sit down, and then the Lunar Rain Art Project would also use the funds to invest in someone who would mentor this process for us, since it is a new process, and I'm not afraid of a new process at all. But I am smart, and I'm not going to walk into something like that blind. And I wouldn't want anyone to pledge for something that I don't think that I'm not prepared for. I am prepared for my inexperience in this industry in particular. However, with my own experience as a successful artist moving into the apparel line, I have had 20 years of retail experience, and I am no stranger to the amount of failure it actually takes in order to succeed. So I'm willing to invest in a mentor process for this. So if someone is with the Lunar Rain Art Project and guiding these things and making sure that any mistakes are foreseen and we're not falling flat on our face trying to do this thing. So I want to invest in these trade show opportunities that is exclusive to the Lunar Rain Art Project, and the way that we won the competition. We have a little extra recognition going into it, so that's kind of nice and important. And the other thing is that we need to invest in some sample product, so that when we go to the show, we have things, tangible items to hand the buyers and say, here they are. I have sample product. I have viewed a lot of our products. They are outstanding, and I stand behind my work. So if someone is unhappy with my product, I will work tirelessly to make them happy. So you can guarantee that I am going to really work at my reputation in this industry, because I totally get that it is the backbone of success. So that is just my retail experience as an artist. And I was successful. So I know the road, and I've already made a lot of the mistakes that you can make in that side of the fashion industry. So I have a little heads up, but obviously not everything. One of the things that we also need is an accountant. I need to sort of stabilize the business, and I do believe that's due to the rapid growth. I think a little bit slower, and the climb is a little more gradual. Has a little more time to sort of adjust to the temperature of the water, and I don't want to slow down at all. Nobody would want to slow down. That's not what we're doing. We run at the pace that the business runs at. Once you breathe life into your business, it's a living thing that you sort of guide and lead into whatever direction it seems to be going. It's your baby, and my baby's definitely breathing, and I'm certainly going to lead her to success, I hope. And I really hope that I can gain your support in this too, because what the core mission of my project is to sort of bring back the emotional strength that exists in our human spirit. I feel like it's been muted. And while I have a lot of messages that will go out through the project that are I believe important for the human race to hear, I think that the most important one is that we've lost touch with connection. It's not anybody's fault, but it is true that we've lost touch with connection, that the humanness inside of us is almost replaced by a screen. We forget that on the other side of that screen is a living flesh of a being. And I believe that AI and the screen is here to stay. That's not going away. And so I feel like what Lunar Rain Art's purpose is in this new trend of industry is to maintain a stabilizer of human connection and emotion. And in everything that this project is doing, that is the ultimate underlying message. So by supporting the apparel line through the Kickstarter campaign, that is the message you'd be backing, is Lunar Rain Art's core message. No matter what we put out, that's what we're doing. And we're not seeking to change anything, because I accept that this is the human reality and this is the way we will be. But what I'd like to do is just make sure that we sort of contain something that I don't want everyone to lose. And I want to remind everyone of the beauty that human connection brings and to reach out to people. We've all kind of started to get a little nervous of interacting in person because we're used to this. We're used to talking to the screen and then getting the feedback after we've discussed it via screen time. And being an artist that worked with and on people as a service, it is such a joy to serve people in that way. And I don't want us to lose it. I don't want us to lose that human face-to-face ability to care for each other, and not just the ability, but it's something that we need to go out of our way to do almost now, because the AI doesn't really have that ability. And it's almost easy to talk to the AI any old way you want to, and the AI doesn't care. It's still happy, and it's still going to do its job. The human doesn't quite work like that. So I guess that is kind of where this campaign funding will lead the Lunar Rain Art Project at this time. At the end of this campaign, I want to run another campaign that will focus solely on marketing for the Lunar Rain Art Project. And I am going to enter a contest called the Snowflake Contest. And I'm really, really excited about it. I'm going to go fill out all the application stuff today. And I hope that I can get your support on that as well, because that is very, very exciting. So the Kickstarter campaign link is over in the chat box. And I hope that you will click the link. If you're not in a position to pledge for the Lunar Rain Art Project, I would so appreciate a share. Any kind of sharing that you can do with our link is really a vital thing. We need that kind of support for sure. And that's free. All you have to do is share it. And I think that will help us out a lot. So I will be back very soon. This is for the Kickstarter, and I want to keep these lives separate. So when I come back, we're going to do something a little more exciting, and that is promo codes. I have a lot of promo codes for Black Friday. So I look forward to hanging out with you a little bit more later. And I hope you have a great morning. Don't forget to subscribe to the Lunar Rain Art Project channel on YouTube. And also, the sales that are currently live are at lunarrainartproject.com. lunarrainart.com has a lot about the business. And I also have another website that is going to merge with the lunarrainart.com website. And I'll talk to you about that later too. But for now, I want you to know that the sales that have been advertised widely on YouTube are currently live on lunarrainartproject.com. And that is not everything that will be on sale. Some of those are promo codes. And I'm going to give them to you because I want to give you presents today. And promo codes is what I can do. So I also have some digital downloads for us. So stay tuned. And I will see you soon.